How about you?
Yeah,
How's
very
everything?
good too. Everything is okay. It's so cold today. It's raining.
Nice.
Yeah,
So once more here, another conversation in English. And
yeah.
how has it been for you after you started this conversations, after you joined the last class? Could you use that in your in your routine, your daily basis? Did you did you have any click in
Yeah, I think so.
these days?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Yesterday I received a new friend from Mexico that live in the same building that I'm living here. And we, of course, we talked in English because I don't speak in Spanish. And I was more confident to speak more, to ask some things. I think it's starting to flow to the thing that's happening. I think it's nice.
Yeah, that's called fluency, and
Yeah.
once you because fluency, in my opinion, it's related to self-esteem and confidence altogether. So basically, you can speak English, you can understand English, but sometimes you're not feeling good for it. So you don't trust yourself.
Yeah.
And of course, once you don't trust, you think you are not able to do it, you're not capable, and a lot of other things happen. So basically, once you get confident and there's some kind of trust on yourself, you start learning better. And then
Yeah.
you realize you don't need to study so much and really hard to, start speaking and talking to people.
Yeah, I do like to start solve problems by calls because some
It's
if
hard.
yeah, for me it's harder than to speak in face to face. So if I need to solve something and the store has a chat, so I prefer to write and solve it by chat. But if I need to call, I'm stuck. Stuck. I
Yeah,
learned this word in last class. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, a little stuck, and so I need to start to do it, face to
You
face,
face.
okay, writing, okay, but call, I don't know why, but it's difficult for me. I don't know why. I
Yeah,
think,
it depends. It depends on the other person. It depends on the
yeah,
phone call quality. And this reminds me when I was in Chicago, we didn't have WhatsApp, we didn't have Upper, we didn't have Instagram. It was like 2011. Things were starting out. So WhatsApp was starting out. Facebook was already big, but people do not use that as much as they
to,
do now.
yeah, commercially,
And
yeah.
yeah. And then I remember I had to, I was working for the company in Brazil, and sometimes I had to call for a cab, for a taxi.
Mm.
And the only way to do that, it was by phone. So it was the worst nightmare I could ever have in my life because the person talking to me, they were like not native speakers,
Oh,
and they were like it was really terrible to understand them. So I figured that that the thing I had to understand was like just key point keyword
yeah,
to
and
understand
understand the context, no,
yeah. And I
suppose.
was yeah, it's like a yeah, it was like a gas, so someone said something. At first it's difficult, but after a while, and every time I had to call, it was a nightmare because I was like, oh my god, it's going to be difficult. Wish me luck, and a lot of lack of confidence as well. And I didn't know if the person would understand me well about the location I was. So there was this, okay, maybe it's going to mess up a little bit, but I had no choice,
Yeah,
so I had
yeah,
to call.
yeah.
So I think
When
that,
I have a choice, I prefer other ways.
yeah,
Yeah,
so I think that's a good way, like having this mindset of forcing yourself to
yeah,
call, to try to
yeah, yeah,
face your fears, and then you
yeah,
get
yeah.
used to them.
Yeah. Here, I need to ask for the people, the attendant, to speak English. Oh, I'm sorry. So I know some sentence in Dutch. So okay, sorry, ik spreek Nederlands. Do you mind speaking English? Okay, no, I speak a little bit. It's okay, and start the conversation. So it's a little, it's kind of the polite to ask to speak in English, even though the other that I know the other speak English, but it's nice to ask.
Yeah, because
So,
it's not
but
the main the native language, if I can say
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's Dutch, and but everyone speaks English here. But even though I ever ask to, okay, do you mind? Okay, no problem. I can speak. I hate that the person usually. Oh, I speak a little bit, and the speak is so good.
Yeah, it's a very good English.
Oh, a little bit. No, no, it's not. Have you ever have you been living in Chicago
Yeah,
for?
I lived there for 7 months. Um, Basically, I went there because the company I worked as a system analyst here in São Paulo, Brazil,
As
they
a expat?
no, it's no, it was just I was working here in São Paulo, but then the company started a new company in the United States in Chicago,
Mm,
and they needed one person to go there to run things out, and I was one of them to do the job. So I went with the director and the CEO of the company to stay there for a while, and yeah, it was just for work basically, work a
did
lot.
you like?
And yeah, it was my first. It was a first of many things. It was my first flight, my first travel to another country, first time talking to another person in English. I wish I could have a platform like TNT back there to help me out and to warm me up, but I didn't. And I remember in the flight, going to O'Hare Airport in Chicago, the flight attendant, she asked me if I wanted juice or water. And well, back there, 2011, it had been 15 years almost that I was studying English, and I didn't know what to answer. I got stuck in myself, and I was like frozen, and I just said, like, I don't, I said, I think, uh, juice, and then she asked me, oh, which kind, or
The flavor.
yeah, like juice, or, and then I didn't get it, and then she said, oh, orange, grape, or whatever they had, and then I just said, oh, orange, because it was easier,
It is,
But
yeah.
but I think I didn't want orange juice actually.
Yeah.
That was the only option I had handy. So it was crazy. It was really difficult, but
Um,
I had no other choice. This is the thing, when you don't have choices, you are just going
yeah,
to one of
yeah.
them, and then you're gonna do whatever you need because it's like kind of survival thing.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
had a lot
know.
of trouble with phones, with conference calls, going to
Yeah.
McDonald's, like trying to ask for information to people on the street. And I studied a lot back there. I had studied a lot. So it was it was a pain at first.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
I'm here.
yeah. Survived.
I learned a lot actually. I learned a lot.
Yeah. 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 Do you have you been in other countries opportunity to live in around the
Not
world?
not to live, but I traveled to a couple places. Like I went to Miami twice, Philadelphia, California.
A lot
Had
of
that.
places.
Yeah, I had that West Coast trip through from San Francisco through Las Vegas. I went to Europe, Portugal, Paris, London. I've been to Chile in Santiago as well,
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah,
nice.
Hawaii, it was special because it was exactly the moment when I decided to quit my previous job, my previous career as a IT person. So it was like a month in Hawaii, and best place, best experience. I think if I could die in a place, if I could choose to die in a place, Hawaii, it was, it's definitely going to be the place because I don't know how to explain. It's amazing.
Yeah. Nice.
That is,
I
Hawaii, we used to say here Hawaii, but
Yeah.
okay.
But you didn't surf in
No,
Hawaii.
no, surfing. The when I went there, it wasn't the time for surfing. I try, and there are a lot of rocks because of volcanoes and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I'm not I know just the basic, and I'm really bad on surfing. So I was scared to I got a board, a big board just to try it out, but it was really not my thing, and I was afraid of making a mistake and hurting myself. So, but
Yeah.
it's a cool place, like surfing, the beaches, and hiking spot, waterfalls a lot everywhere. So it's like everything that I want in life in a small place like an island. So perfect
Yeah.
place.
I think so. Yeah.
And let me ask you, you asked me about living abroad. Like besides where you are now, have you ever been to other places out of Brazil?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Have you ever been in other places besides besides the place you are now?
Yeah, my first travel was in 2012. I visited London, Paris, and Porto in Portugal. After that, I visited Chile, Santiago, Chile. And in 2017, I visited Toronto in Canada. I stayed there for 1 month. And here in Netherlands, but I living here is very easy to visit
Totally
the
different.
campus. Yes,
Yeah.
because I'm living the city calls Eindhoven. It's like in the border, close to border Germany and Belgium. No,
Belgium.
Belgium. Sorry, Belgium in Dutch. In Belgium, yeah, in Belgium. And it's 1 hour, 1 hour and a half to Cologne, Düsseldorf, Brussels, Antwerpen, Maastricht. So it's a very nice place, beautiful place to visit, and and maximum 2 hours by car. So this year I visited all these places, and Luxembourg. It's a very nice place too. It's 3 hours by car too. So I could visit because we can pass 1 day or 2 days there. So it's
Like a weekend.
yeah. And so it's amazing places. I don't know if you know about Colonia.
No.
Oh, it's such a beautiful place. It's so nice. It's a big dome. I don't know in English. Dome cathedral. I think it's
Cathedral.
cathedral. It's cathedral.
Cathedral.
It's a very nice place. And my mom is here to visit me. And the first international travel. And you could to take her for this place, to visit this place. And so I'm so happy about it, because we are my family is so simple. I didn't do its expectation in my life, So for me, this moment was very special because and to offer this opportunity to my mom. So it was very special moment. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what is life about, right? To having special moments.
Yeah.
And like just you're getting this like these pictures of these moments, and then you think about them and you feel good. And at least I believe it's the most important in life.
Of course, yes.
Not just paying bills and eating and going to sleep. I think there's more than that, Like we can do more than just working, paying bills, and surviving. We can try.
Surviving. It's more than survive. I'm from my side and my husband's side, we are the first people in family that could study and the formal study.
College.
Yeah, college. And I'm from community. Are you from São Paulo? Are you live in São Paulo? Yeah, I don't know if you knows about São Bernardo do Campo City.
Yeah.
I was born there, and I lived there for until 70 years old. So I started my life in the community, and there didn't have a lot of expectation to be it's a limit, it's not by myself, but
the environment itself.
Yeah, the systems put some limitations for you, and you need to break this limitation, just cycle, the spiritual cycles of your life. So and I think I could to prove to my family, to my friends, that it's possible, studying a lot, working hard, and looking for more, and not just, okay, my life is this way. I was born here, I'm living here, and I will die here. No, it's not easy, but I think it's possible. I'm here now. Of course, I'm not I don't have a lot of things, but I'm good to live a lot of things, to have a lot of experience, and to try getting better, and to keep moving on. And I think it's about it.
Yeah, and what you said about the limitations, it's really hard to see through our own lens of life and to break this through. So basically, we live in a reality, and our friends, our family, and everybody around us, they are kind of they're kind of our inspiration somehow. And then, okay, if that person can go to that position or that place, maybe I can, like, there's a possibility that I can also do that. So it takes one person to take the first step to show other people that it's possible. But sometimes there's no people around yourself to show you that it's possible. So you need to be this first person, and that's the challenging.
Yeah, it's more difficult. Yeah.
I remember I was born in the suburbs of São Paulo, like being a neighborhood, almost Itaquera neighborhood. And in my reality, there was no option to travel to other countries. Like it was impossible. But after I did the first trip, I made a lot of others. It was like kind of blew my mind off in a way that, okay, I can do that. It's possible. And, you know,
I think it is the first step, no, to the first. I try to live this not the environment, but this mind. I think it's
the mindset.
Yeah, this mindset to I forgot the word, but it's like a prisoner, yeah, in prison, no, this in this mindset, oh, it's not possible. So I think, Philip, that I discovered for after a long time that stability doesn't exist. And I think the people looking for this stability, I want to be stable, not as stable. You can work 20 years in the same place, and the other day you, So why you looking for stability for like demand a lot of energy to looking for this stability, and you can put this energy in looking for live for by yourself and try to put your ideas in to do the thing
into action.
Yeah. So when I worked for 30 years the same place, it's a multinational, and my mindset changed, and I realized that what is stability? To pay okay, I'm working here. This provide a lot of things in my life. I could to buy a house, but I'm not happy here. I would like to do a lot of things, but I can't because I need to follow the protocols here. And I have money to travel each 5 years maybe, and it's okay. This is my life. After 35 years, I will retire it, and a lot of regret.
You already know the whole picture of your life.
Yeah. It was my script. And when I realized that no, the companies change all the time, and the people that was very reference in the same thing, in the other day the people doesn't more. Why it's happened? So stability doesn't happen, not exist. And when I think I took courage to give the other step, to try
step out. Step out.
Okay. And now I think I don't have more fear about it. So I cannot more prisoner of some statement for some script. So I have, of course, I'm more free. Of course, I don't know what will happen tomorrow, the next month. I don't know if I stay here or back to Brazil, but I'm living. I mean,
you're enjoying the moment.
Yeah. I have experience. I have a lot of things to tell. Building other history. So history, no story, no story. History is about history.
Yeah, but you're making history about something else, or you're creating stories about your life, but you're making a new history.
My own history.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I think about it. I'm living now, but I know it's not stable. Something can happen with.
And
Okay.
learning English gives you freedom to not be so afraid of things or changes ahead of you, because once you are confident in English, then if you have a change, okay, so I have English and it's gonna give me opportunities, and I can even go to, like, if there's a place like in China or Russia or Japan,
Yeah.
or I don't know, any place that English is not a native language uh, speaking for people. It's also an opportunity, and
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I
nice.
believe stability. It's for me nowadays, stability is more about not having stability. So when you are aware of changes and you're okay with them, then you kind of, okay, I'm okay with any changes if the prices of gas going up, dollar or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be challenging, but I'm okay. Let's try to figure things out and find
Yeah.
a solution. So you do not complain too much,
Yeah. Learn about it. Not complain too much. We have a lot of things to do. Not complain. I cannot complain about anything because my goodness, it's very grateful that I achieved my life, and I want more. I want more things. I have a lot of play now. Yes, it's about it. And you,
So you're
what's
getting.
your next big step?
Oh, my next big step is happening right now. Basically, we are in a turning point of the startup, TALKNTALK startup, and basically we are going to a place where I have never thought being to. So we are making things bigger. So we are having this platform focused on speaking, focused on confidence, focused on fluency, not just like a course. It's like
Mm-hmm.
practicality. And we are developing new stuff, new projects, getting the whole project and the whole platform better. So there's like maybe an app coming up next year, more people to join us, other people to offer their time to have this 30-minute conversation. We're gonna pay for people
Yeah,
to
it
have
will be
that.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, like Camply, like Italki, but in our own way as a Brazilian platform. So that's basically what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So there's a vision, there's a like a goal to achieve, but I'm not sure where we are heading off exactly in details. But there's a place we're going, and we are trying to achieve that for the next year. But I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but it's happening at this
Yeah.
very moment.
And do you have a dream and a plan? It's a good, a
Yeah, I
good
have
thing
a
to start.
yeah, I had a when I quit my previous career, I wanted to have an English school. Then it turned out to not happen, and something else came up. So, and this something else, it changed it a little bit and change it, and it's like you grow yourself, and then you think about other things, and then there's like a maturity about the whole process,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just, it's not that you change everything. It's like one direction, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
exactly straight. It's
Away.
like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
like a lot of
Yeah.
different details.
Yeah.
It's
And new
like
things
English.
happens, and sometimes you need to change the strategy because it's a pandemic or a lot of other things happen in the world, and you need to be more flexible to attend
Yeah,
and enjoy the opportunities. No.
yeah. Resilience, flexibility, but also focus on one thing. It's
Yeah.
like the key.
Yeah. to finish, I think you have a great opportunity because now here I'm seeing and heard and hearing about a lot of people in Brazil that would like to do this same change, to looking for an opportunity around the world, but need to improve the English first. So
and people are
you
tired
need
of
to connect these people with this to achieve these goals.
And we're gonna do that. We're definitely gonna do that, and it's going well. A lot of good feedbacks, a lot of people supporting us. So the whole community, and I'm really glad I have the privilege to work with something I really love about. And well, it's amazing. It's amazing to meet you, to have this conversation. So if you want to me to help you out with something for the next conversation on Thursday, just I don't know, send me an email. Oh, I would like to talk about this or that, and maybe we can.
You think about it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But this kind is okay for me because it's a new subject that I'm not expected. And for me, it's okay because I need to develop that subject right now. I'm not thinking before. So for me, it's important to thinking in the moment, at the moment.
Yeah, this is real life conversation.
Yeah. So for me, it's okay. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.
For you too. See you on Thursday.
See you. Bye-bye.